This video tutorial I will explain what is Scrum. Scrum is a widely adopted Agile framework which is used primarily in software development but also applied across various industries to manage complex projects effectively. Scrum is based on iterative and incremental principles and Scrum enabling teams to deliver value to the customers faster and adapt to changing requirements efficiently. Scrum is characterized by its structured framework of roles, events, artifacts, and principles. Key components of Scrums are role, artifacts, and events. Events is also called ceremonies. There are three kinds of roles are there: product owner, Scrum Master, and development team. And artifact, there are three kinds of artifacts are there: product backlog, sprint backlog, and increment. And there are four events are there: sprint planning, daily scrum or stand up, sprint review, and sprint retrospective. Now we will see different roles in Scrum. The first one is product owner. The product owner represents voice of the customer and stakeholders. Product owner is responsible for defining the product vision, managing the product backlog, and prioritizing the work items based on business value. The second one is Scrum Master. Scrum Master facilitates the Scrum process. Scrum Master acts as a servant leader to the team, ensuring adherence to Scrum principles, removing impediments, and fostering a collaborative environment. Third one is a development team. Development team is a self-organizing cross-functional team which is responsible for delivering increments of working product during each sprint. Now we will see what are the artifacts involved in Scrum. The first one is product backlog. Product backlog is a ordered list of all desired work items for the product. The work items can be user stories, features, and bug fixes. And product backlog is managed and prioritized by the product owner. The second one is sprint backlog. Sprint backlog is a subset of product backlog items which are selected for the implementation during a sprint. And the sprint backlog is owned by the development team. Third one is increment. Increment is sum of all completed and potentially releasable product backlog items at the end of the sprint. Now we will see what are the events or ceremonies involved in Scrum. The first one is sprint planning. Sprint planning is a collaborative session and sprint planning will happen at the start of each sprint where the development team and product owner agree on what to deliver and how to achieve it. The second one is a daily scrum or a stand-up meeting, and it is a brief daily meeting and it will happen maximum 15 minutes. And in this meeting, development team will synchronize activities, discuss progress, and identify any obstacles. Third one is sprint review. The sprint review meeting held at the end of each sprint to inspect the increment. Increment is nothing but the completed work during the particular sprint, and the completed work will be shown to the stakeholders to get their feedback. And fourth one is sprint retrospective. Sprint retrospective meeting is a reflection section and it will happen at the end of each sprint where the team discusses what went well, what could be improved, and creates actionable items for the next sprint. Here you can see Scrum framework. Here you can see the product backlog. The product backlog contains the list of functionalities which needs to be done to complete the product. And the product backlog defines a product goal. And in sprint planning meeting, from product backlog, 2 or 3 top priority items will be taken. That will be added to sprint backlog. The sprint goal is to finish the priority items which has been taken to the particular sprint. And the sprint duration will be 1 to 4 weeks. And here you can see the Scrum team. The Scrum team will work on the particular sprint, and daily there will be a stand-up meeting, and at the end of the sprint, the completed product will be released, which is nothing but increment. At the end of each sprint, sprint review meeting will happen. In the sprint review meeting, the team will show completed work to the stakeholders, and from the stakeholders get the feedback about the completed work. Those feedback will be added to the product backlog. And also at the end of the sprint retrospective meeting will happen, and in that meeting, the team will discuss what went well and what could be improved. Those input will be given to the sprint planning, which will be used for the next sprint. Now we will see core principles of Scrum. The first point is empirical process control. Scrum is based on transparency, inspection, and adaptation. And progress of Scrum is measurable. And the decisions are based on observed outcomes. The second point is iterative development. The work is divided into short time boxed iterations, which is called sprints, and each sprint lasts 1 to 4 weeks, and allowing for continuous feedback and adaptation. Third point is self-organizing teams. Teams are empowered to make decisions and collaborate to achieve their goals, fostering creativity and ownership. Now we will see benefits of Scrum. The first point is customer satisfaction. Focus on delivering value to the customers early and frequently. The second point is adaptability. Ability to respond changing requirements and market conditions quickly. Third point is continuous improvement. Regular reflection and adoption lead to improved processes and products over the time. In summary, Scrum provides a structured framework for teams to collaborate, deliver high value products iteratively, and respond effectively to the customer needs and market changes. By embracing Scrum principle and practices, organizations can enhance productivity, innovation, and overall project success. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please click on like button, and please subscribe to my channel. You can get Java source code and PowerPoint presentation for each and every video. That you can see it in the description section of the video. Click on show more, and here you can see the description, and here you can see the links to download source code and PowerPoint presentation.